just check my bank account and I'm good. I'm flexing, yeah, cause my singles going off in my hood. I'm flexing, yeah, everywhere I go, you know it's all love. I'm flexing.
Yo, what's good, Crazy Nation? It's your boy Espy, Rep the Crazy. You know what it is. I'm back again with another reaction. This is to YEONJUN's No Labels Part 1 music video. So from what I understand, it's 3 songs off the album, and then obviously he has another part 2 where he does 2. Is that right? Because there's only, how many songs are there? No, and another 3. So this one we got Coma, Let Me Tell You, and Talk to You. Let Me Tell You is the one I'm most curious about because that's the song with Daniela from Cat's Eye. But yeah, let's get it. Let's go. Let's have some fun. By the way, for everyone that's going to ask, how am I going to do this? I'm going to do it just how I do with my album reactions. Song, breakdown, song, breakdown, song, breakdown. So yeah, let's get it. Let's go. Interesting. There you go. That's funny.
It's like coma. No one can call up. Full of soda.
I don't know what that noise is, but that noise is so satisfying.
Full of soda.
It sounds like they're screaming. That's such a sick sound.
So we said I don't stop. Wait, I'm on that. Trying to load up till the coda. This shit like coma. You're in my zone. Come and follow. Put your chat on gone. You're in my zone. Come and follow.
Interesting. I was expecting a song like this just because of the way that he performs. So he needed a song like this, and I can see why this is the first song that he does. Very clever. Interesting. Whoa, that's cool. That's my favorite part of the song so far. That's sick. I like that. Ooh. What'd you say? His rapping style reminds me of Mark. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of his rapping style, to be honest. It's cool, but it does remind me a lot of Mark. It reminds me of a lot of other people besides Mark, but yeah, it's alright. Interesting. I'm intrigued to see the difference. Ooh. Interesting. So he's going in like his Temin bag. I like it. It reminds me a lot of Temin, which I like. Do you hear that too? I don't know why. It gives me like, it reminds me a bit of like Temin and like Jungkook combined, but in his own way of singing, which I like. I really enjoy it. It has a nice sound. And that's what I've always liked about TXT's members, is that they're so diverse. Partly Temin is sweeter, more... Yeah, it's interesting. That's why I said Jungkook as well. Because it kind of reminds me of Jungkook too, which is a nice switch. It's a combination of like both, but in his own way. It's not like he sounds exactly like them, but it's like, it's kind of like to me, it sounds like it's inspired by them, by that type of music, which is cool. I like that. I'm intrigued to hear what the hell Daniela does on this.
Gonna love you in every way. I wanna be your baby. When we're touching.
I was about to say, this choreo is gonna be insane. I was about to say that. I'm like, oh my god, this is two of like the best dancers right now working together, and we're about to see it.
Be your baby. When we're touching.
Nice. I love it. I love that Danny is doing the ad-libs in Spanish. I fucking love that. That is so cool. I love that. Let's see that again. That's really nice.
You're the one I need. 다말 못해 이 느낌. 넌 내 whole fantasy.
Woo!
Let me tell you, I love you.
Whoa!
Let me tell you about you and me. Let me tell you, I love you. Let me tell you about you.
The way, this is what I love about YEONJUN. This is one of my favorite things about YEONJUN, is how versatile his vocals are. And that's why I was intrigued if he ever released an album. You remember this, even though I wasn't the biggest fan of Gum Gum, I was like, I'm still intrigued because YEONJUN's got such a diverse voice. And like, through everything that we've heard through TXT, he's proven that. He's proven that he can do so many different types of genres and types of sounds. So that's why I was like, when I saw Daniela, I was like, oh my god, this is probably going to be my favorite song. Because Daniela is another one. She speaks Spanish, she can sing in Spanish as well. And we haven't heard Daniela completely yet. You know, we've only heard her through through a couple of songs. So it's like, man, like this is a nice combination to have. And as well, I forgot to even think about the choreo. I didn't even think about that. I'm like, oh yeah, shit, the choreo will be insane too. Because they're two fucking amazing dancers. You know what I mean? Like, they're two very, very good dancers. So it makes it 100 times better. And sensual, yeah. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, so that's the switch up. I liked it. That's probably my favorite song so far. That's definitely my favorite song. Coma, to me, it felt like a part 2. Like, to me, Coma felt like a part 2 of Gum Gum. But a bit more... How do I explain this? I don't know, like a bit more... Yeah, serious but trippy at the same time. That's who it reminded me of. He has a bit of Jackson in him as well. Like Jackson and like DPR in him, which I like. That's some of my favorite like solo music. That's like, so that's like, I know people might get offended by this, by me comparing him to a lot of artists, but that's a massive compliment, especially if you know me and know how much I love DPR Ian and Jackson Wang. Like, this is good. Like, all of this is really, really good music. Daniela's feature, I like what she did. Daniela brought... The Spanish is what made it for me, though. But like you said, I love the whole sensual feeling of that song. It was very sensual. You know, very, very fun. Which it feels like we don't get music like this anymore. But yeah, Let's check out. I assume this is the last song, so let's check it out. He's really trying to go after this artistic kind of music, not just simple car. Yeah, 100%. Simple charters, yeah. Whoa! I'm about to say something that's gonna offend people. Hello, Taesan. That sounds like Taesan, and that is wild. That's the closest I've heard him to ever sound to like a member of Boy Next Door. That sounded like Taesan for me. I was like, what the hell just happened? Interesting. I love the funk. The funkiness of this song is incredible. Oh! Whoa! Jesus. That's interesting. So it has like a walk this way type of sound. That's cool. I like that. That sounds fucking mad. I like that. It has like a walk this way type of type of sound to it, which is sick. I never thought I would hear him do this type of sound. I have one nitpick though. I don't like that he's mumbling. So he co-composed, co-wrote, and choreographed this song. I'm not surprised about the choreograph part, but co-wrote and co-composed is crazy. That's mad. What song is that? Na 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 na. Can't remember. There's a song that this reminds me of, and it isn't Walk This Way. It's another song that's very similar to Walk This Way, but very interesting. I like it. That's crazy. Wow. So, that has that rockstar sound. It reminds me of Nerd. Do you know you can't be me? I'm a rock star. That's that. That's sick. I like it. It's very different though. That's a fucking crazy fucking photo, by the way. He looks insane there. Nah, I don't hear indie rock. I hear like stuff that used to be pop rock. There's a fucking specific song that I have in my head right now, and I can't figure out what the song is. Talk to me? Na, 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 na. Oh, what is that song called? There's a song that the melody reminds me of, and I can't for the life of me think of the song. The melody reminds me of a song, and it's annoying me. Yeah, but at one point, pop rock turned into this. Pop rock is following any type of rock, and and when it's popular. And at one point, music like this was done. Who the fuck is this song? What is this? Anyway, I'll try to remember the song. If I do remember the song, I'll write it down in the comment section. I can't remember the song, and it's really bugging me.
Talk to you. Talk to you. Baby, when I talk to you.
Like that, talk to you is very Pharrell. It reminds me so much of rock songs that I've heard where Pharrell is in it. You know what I mean? It really reminds me of that. She wants to move. That's what this song fucking reminds me of. Yeah, by fucking Nerd. She wants to move. Yo, girl, she loves it. That's the fucking song I'm thinking about. Because he does that. Your sister. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Mind me. Interesting. Whoa. I'm very intrigued to see how the hell he's gonna perform half of this shit live. That's the most intriguing thing out of all of this, is seeing how the hell he's gonna perform like half of this stuff live. Because they're so different from each other, but they fit. Oh shit. That's fucking crazy. What a crazy way to end that. Interesting. I get the point of the no labels part, Danny. Meaning like he has no labels in the genre of like music that he makes. Like stop like putting him in like a pigeonhole and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. That's very interesting. What do I think? This album's interesting. Yeah, but see, that makes me laugh, because wasn't Boy Next Door's album called No Genres? Like the last album? Do you get my point? Like it's no genre. Yeah, but it's very interesting. Like I don't know if anyone else sees it. To me, this album's very influenced by Boy Next Door. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree. Unless you actually like Boy Next Door, you would probably agree. But if you don't like Boy Next Door, I bet you don't. You don't agree with this. But don't you agree, Major? It sounds very influenced by them. Like, even some of the styles that he was singing in, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, it sounds a lot like some of the members, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with getting inspiration. I like that he made it his own. Like, even though I'm saying that, he makes it his own, which that's one of my favorite things about YEONJUN, is that even if he tries to get inspiration from others or stuff like that, he's able to, with the creativity that he has, to blend it in. And what I mean by that is musically, it blends in. So like, even though his voice to me may sound like other artists, I don't mind it, because the music that he chose is the complete different style to the people that I'm talking about. Like, I don't think I could hear most of the artists that I bring up in this type of sound besides what, Pharrell? Probably. What you say, which is interesting, because we were talking about how K-pop is following trends and Boy Next Door are doing their own thing. Looks like more people in HYBE got the itch to try something else. Well, the thing with Boy Next Door is, it's not even that they're just trying their own things. It's what this is explaining. Boy Next Door never put themselves in a box and like just kept themselves there. And I feel like that's what YEONJUN's trying to do here. where it's like, you know what? If I ever make another album, you're never gonna know. It's kind, but to be fair, that's a hype thing. I feel like 90% of the hype groups don't have a specific genre when it comes to making music. I feel like hype is the more experimental groups. So you reckon Yeonjun feels limited in TXT since that group already tries many sounds? I don't think it's that. I think it's more... He has more freedom because it's his own music. And TXT doesn't take the flack for it. If it doesn't work, he cops it. Or the company cops it. You know what I mean? If he, like, it doesn't go on TXT's name. If you know what I mean. It doesn't affect TXT. It affects him. And if he ever drops like a future solo track or anything like that. But it worked. It's the best thing about this is what you said. It's refreshing. That's the difference. What I like about this, I may not like the songs all of them. I like them enough. That's good enough to me. I like them enough, and I like that he actually released these, because these videos help it more. And like I've always said, I never understood why record labels don't do music videos for every song. I've never understood that. Or just do one music video that does literally everything. You know? Highest marks for following the music instead of a concept. Well, like I said, my favorite song is the song with Daniela. But I knew that going in. I saw Yeonjun and Daniela and I'm like, oh. I don't see how, there's no way you can do this song wrong. Like, you gotta be a moron to ruin that song. And no one in Hype is a moron because no one ruined the song. Like, it's kind of impossible to ruin that song. But yeah, I find it intriguing that he's trying something different. Because I'll be honest, I hated Gum Gum. I hated Gum Gum. I could not stand it. But I don't mind it when you put it together with all this. To be fair, I wish Gum Gum was actually part of this album. Because it would make more sense. Oh, that's what Coma reminds me of. Interesting. I can't tell if it's Coma or one of the other songs. Anyway, that's very intriguing. But yeah, I'm keen to see part 2. I'm actually very intrigued. But yeah, there's not much else I have to say. I like the songs. I'm not the biggest fan of all of them, but I like them. I like them enough to pay attention. But yeah, I'm intrigued. That's all I've got to say. So if you like this, give this a thumbs up. None of that. Comment if you want to see more. Subscribe. And remember, keep living a crazy life and stay blessed. Peace. Laters. Whoop. Peace.